Hello and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And here we have our next geoglyph down below. Before we do that, I want to go over to the little star island. So, I'm going to make a little detour because I don't think I'm quite high enough up yet. Although, I think Tulin could probably help me out. But, you know, why not give myself every available advantage? And up we go. Boo! Boo, Vic. Lame. Lame start. You should just start the video over again. But you're not gonna because you're lazy. Better. This will get the job done. And I suspect that this memory is going to have something to do with old Ganondorf accessing the power of the secret stone. Which really does suggest that he is a sage, right? Or does anybody who has a secret stone be a sage? Does anyone who has a words be a good grammar? Well, that was a little disappointing. Alright then, on to the next disappointment. Oh, that's a monster base. Okay. So, does anybody see where the... Oh, there it is. Way over there in Ganon's right armpit. Unless I'm misunderstanding which direction he's facing, but I'm pretty sure it's this way. And right in the water. Yeah, okay, so Ganon took the stone from the Time Sage, and then he put it in his forehead, and he kept it there until Zelda took it. And then took it back in time to learn how to use it from the Time Sage. And does she have both powers because she's descended from Rauru and Sophia?
Sonia-sama! Sonia-sama!
ついに我がものとしたぞ。
Straight into his forehead.
力がみなぎってくる。
Ah, so that's the scene from the trailer. So I guess he's not Demise after all. He's just Ganon Super Saiyan. And he just summoned all the monsters from the moon?
Sonia!
遅かったな、ラウ。我は手に入れたぞ。貴様らが高みから見下し、当たり前のように独占していた神のごときこの力。その女はお前の傲慢ゆえの犠牲だ。我を御せると思うた己の不明を食い行くがいい。ラウ頼んだろ。
今はソニア様を。
So, under the theory that the other games are in fact myths rather than truths, we could interpret the Demise portion of the myth as having been full power Ganon. Also, did you notice that Rauru had a third eye that opened when he got serious there? Not that it seemed to be serious enough, but we should have expected that on account of we still have to deal with Ganon. So what do we got next? I don't really have any thoughts about where that one is. So what do I want to do instead? Oh man, I think I want to draw a cartoon of this. If you look at the shine on the Chew's body as a mouth, doesn't he look just ecstatic to be seeing that frozen deer? That's pretty funny, right? Somebody could do a good fan art of that. If only I had fans that would do fan art. Such is life. Well, what do I want to do now? Oh, that's the fairy. Okay. I was a little disorientated there. So there are a few interesting question marks on the table right now. One is the cloud over the Lost Woods, which I take to mean that I cannot approach the Lost Woods. Although, now that I say that, I haven't actually tried the road, have I? So why don't we do that? I'm 100% sure I'm not going to find the Master Sword in there. But it might still be good to talk to the Deku Tree. Maybe Zelda checked in with him. I think the other possibility is that the Deku Tree has locked down the Lost Woods in response to the upheaval, and we will not find anything there. We will not find a way in, anyway. Nope. I want the other go up. This one doesn't take me very far up, though, does it? Yeah. Poor choice. I guess I should get a horse. So, and if I'm right, and we can't get to the forest from above, and we can't get to the forest from the surface, then we're going to have to get there from below. Which is novel. I've never gotten anywhere by going... Or I've never gotten anywhere on the surface by going below. Have you figured out why I named the horse Lox yet? I mean, I would say I know you haven't because you haven't left any likes or comments or subscribes, but I'm also considerably ahead of my publishing schedule right now. For the first time in a long time, which speaks to me more than anything else about how much I'm enjoying the game. There's something about the troops' rendition of Epona's song that reminds me of Outer Wilds, and I'm pretty sure it's just the drumming. Which makes it seem a little silly. But it is what it is. So do you think that there's a Final Fantasy VIII crossover? Perhaps the stone that Ganon captured, or the power that was innate to him, allowed him to make use of the lunatic Pandora. Or the lunatic Pandora. I've heard people theorize it could be said either way. Horse, why are you just running off the road, huh? You're supposed to stay on the road. The trees are called evermeans, as an analog to evergreen, I would guess. Okay, so this is where we would go into the Lost Woods. So far, it seems pretty normal. For the Lost Woods, anyway. Just kidding. Nothing? No message? I think the way is shut. Yeah, this isn't gonna take me anywhere, I don't think. Okay. Welp. Not super into doing that right now. Look at that. So this has got to be the castle, right? Or maybe it's the chasm where the castle was. So this might be the ruins that Zelda and I were exploring at the beginning. In which case, it might be interesting to go down there and check out the murals that were covered up, because now I have bombs. But I don't know if I really want to do that without somebody story-wise telling me that I ought to. So I think I'd rather go and do something else instead. You know what? Why don't we go and have a chat with Sidon? I'm still not ready to rush in and do more temples, but we can at least go and check in with our buddy, see what he's got to say for himself. Maybe we can find out if that cute stingray wife of his has any sisters. Oh, and the other thing we ought to do is go check out Terrytown. Yeah. He seems to be doing well. There's a shrine near here? Nearby down below. Alright. Yeah, I need to go this way. Not really interested in shrines right just now. I did finally get around to counting up my hearts. There are 19 up there, and it's not into the second row yet. So, does that mean there's no second row anymore? I had 2 rows at the beginning of the game. So does that mean I'm going to be able to get 40 hearts? I feel like that might be too many hearts. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. I wonder if there are more stamina rings to get. If it's possible to get 40 hearts, is it possible to get 5 stamina rings? Also, what happens if I walk in the muck? I slow down. Cool. Well, I think he's there. We got a hint that we won't be able to use the Zora armor to swim up the sludge rivers that are pouring down from outer space. Possibly one of the most Lovecraftian things that we've seen in a Zelda game. And if that's the case, then how am I going to get up there? Am I going to have to ride Sidon again? Is his wife going to be jealous if I do? Probably not. She knew what she was signing herself up for. That looks rideable. Let's go for a ride. How high am I going to get? Not high enough to get into there. That's got to be a temple. Well, I think this will do. Oh, look at that. There's like a Zora symbol up there. I don't think that was there before. Yeah, there's Terrytown. We'll hit that up next. I think there will be some interesting stuff going on in Terrytown. Possibly some more construction projects. And also, I see where the next tier is. So maybe we'll do that before we go to Terrytown. We'll see how the day develops. Now that is a very interesting ruin. Looks an awful lot like it's just surrounded by shattered zonite. Let me have that chest before I go all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. You can be like that, huh? How far do I have to go to get to a... Ah, not very. Let me in. Do you think there's going to be muck in here? That would be interesting. Why would there be muck in here? But why would there not be muck in here? You know what I mean? Midair perch. I mean, yeah, I get it. And then we just... And can I up into him? I can up into him. And then we're good. Don't know what I needed the other two for, but that's fine. Maybe I should bring some more in here. Maybe I should make use of the resources available to me. Just do the same thing again. No reason to make it complicated. Yep, and then just rinse and repeat one more time. Come on over this way. And then go up. More up would have been nice, but I think I can work with this. Yep. And hoop. I don't think they're mechanically very interesting, but I do enjoy the floaty things. Nope. Well, now that is interesting. Why? Let's see if we can play games with momentum. Nice. Almost like it was deliberate. Hooray! This might be enough to get me heart number 20. And I decided I wanted hearts again since I found out that the cool bows that Phantom Ganons drop do more damage based on how many hearts you've got. Yeah, or how many max hearts you've got. Which also means that when you take gloom damage, they get less powerful. But in general, pretty nice. Anytime now. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Keep it down. The prince requires absolute quiet to concentrate on his important work. Wait, Link? You came here to see Prince Sidon? Alright, let's take a minute and consider this armor. This, I believe, female Zora is wearing an armored top and no bottom. Do you suppose they keep their genitals somewhere else? Well, since it's you, that should be no problem at all. I'm sure Prince Sidon will be thrilled to see you. Okay, thanks. Hey, you. What exactly are you doing? Did you always have a whistle? Gotta love the enthusiasm. Link, it's been far too long. I received word that you had gone missing and was beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired? To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. And afterward you mysteriously awoke on a sky island. The sky. Could it be the sky that is the key to everything after all? Well, so far I've found some pretty interesting stuff up there. Ah, my apologies. I've actually been wondering if those floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. You think the stuff that's suddenly in the sky might be responsible for the stuff that's suddenly falling from the sky? I think that's a bit of a stretch too far. That is why I've tasked a Zora historian with investigating ruin fragments and all historical documents related to the sky. As for me, I am not at liberty to leave this spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. You see, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. Is it now? Then why wasn't it there last time I was here? That is why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home, and there will be much pain and suffering. That is why I cannot afford to leave here, no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins?
Oh.
If so, perhaps you should go and speak with our historian Giotto. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It is quite possible that he could provide you with some useful information. At present, you should be able to find Giotto continuing his investigation at TotK Lake. By the way, I hope you know that I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me anytime you like. Your presence is never anything less than welcome and appreciated. The gems hanging from his spear are rather like the ones that hang from the arms of the skydiving outfit. Alright, so he's just going to sit there and meditate on the properties of water. And he wants me to go and talk to a historian. And I believe TotK Lake is where one of the bits of the Zora armor previously lurked. I wonder if I can find it there once again. Oh, there's Mipha. Well, that's nice. At least they didn't just, like, put her away in a storage cabinet someplace. They just put her on her mountaintop where nobody will ever see her anymore. And this is the jumpy place. There be monsters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one we want. It'd be nice if I could get a better look at it. And I should have access to that sky island, so I can, in fact, get a better look at it. I am right, aren't I? That whole fountain wasn't there in Breath of the Wild. Alright. Now, where is it? There it is. Yup, that's the one we want. And there's where we want to be. Might as well get to it. I hit the paraglider out of force of habit, but I might as well be diving, right? I could be using my... Isn't it nice in the green? I think it's better than the brown. Also, what is that down there? What is that down there? It's a bloopy. Give me some good rupees. He didn't even drop any more after the first 3 times I hit him. How lame. What a waste of arrows. It's a cave. Alright, well, we're all out of time. So come back and see me again next time, and we will explore a cave and get a new dragon tier, and then maybe we'll find time to head over to Terrytown. Talk to you soon.